Both autistic people and people with borderline personality conditions may have issues with getting jobs, job retention, and functioning in a workplace setting. It is important to recognize these traits in people and recognize symptoms in order to pinpoint how we can better help people. They may have issues with different work environments and with workplace conduct. Don't assume that I'm just going to do the things the way you expect me to, or just do things like everyone else is doing them. Oh yeah, you'll get used to the way everyone else does it. No, maybe there's a problem with how you do it instead. I don't have to get used to you doing things in a crappy way that are just plain unintuitive, but hey, you're getting money. They may have issues obtaining and maintaining gainful employment. Accommodation is important. Everyone deserves the opportunity to work and be valued in society. Most of the people that end up homeless, it's because they lost their job and they have a hard time getting another job, and they then fall deeper into the hole of drugs and depression and mental health issues because they feel like they are not worth it to society. They feel like they can't contribute to society. So by giving people the tools to contribute to society, we are bettering society and also bettering people and keeping them safe and keeping them healthy and bettering humanity overall. This is why we need accommodations. Mental health issues like depression and anxiety stem from valued in society and make the connections that other people make. Actually be able to navigate the world and do well. So feeling valued in work and feeling valued in life experiences, having a flourishing environment will contribute to decreased depression and decreased mental health issues and increased stability in this population. People like to feel useful. A lot of times medication can just make you feel better about the situation that you are in. But if the situation you're in isn't actually healthy, isn't actually productive, then it might be detrimental to just give you medication for your mental health, and you might want to combine it with therapy and resources and services to help you get back on your feet. For both of these conditions, people will tend to have issues with taking direction. They may also appear to not get along with coworkers all that well, and may appear to get into arguments and fights more often with coworkers and disagree with supervisors. Many programs often focus on modifying the person rather than modifying society to help accommodate the person. Hey, I pay you. They work for me. They provide me the service. If they're not going to do what I want them to do, if they're not going to complete the job, I should be allowed to just hire someone else. I don't need to fix my environment. I'm paying them. I don't have to help them out. They are a disturbance to the flow of my work. Maybe the flow of your work is actually the problem. They often have issues socializing with the coworkers and with blending into the natural work environment. When it comes to autism, people on the autism spectrum may present with communication issues. What you can do to help them out are to speak slowly and clearly, give them lots of opportunity to ask questions, and explain things thoroughly. Do not assume they are not paying attention if they are not looking directly at you. Give them lots of opportunity to participate and complete tasks in the work environment, and monitor their progress and let them know when they are doing well and when they are not doing well. They may have issues controlling the range of their voice. They are excited or frustrated. They may not intend to yell at you or appear as if they are yelling or disrespecting you when they are really just voicing their concerns. When conflicts occur, it is important that you do not assume the worst of the person and the situation. Offer opportunities for the person to state their point of view. Offer them opportunities to work alone. They may have also simply just misread a situation. People on the autism spectrum may present with issues in taking direction, especially when it comes to training. Training in smaller groups can help them to learn tasks quicker. Also offers you, the employer, more time to demonstrate tasks and for you to watch them doing it and to make any comments, and increases the likelihood of job retention for this person. Strategy might be to have someone shadow them for a day or two to see how they are progressing. It's important to tell people when they're doing a good job as much as when they are doing a bad job, when they require help. Let them have consistent, smaller breaks rather than bunching breaks together. Ask them if they like doing different tasks or the same task throughout the day. It is often easier for them to be able to have a break after they've completed a task or a particular part of a task, rather than having them break in the middle of a task. They lose their place in the task when they come back. They tend to be more concerned with outcome rather than process, prefer to do things their own way, prefer to work alone. It is important to keep communication open, attempt to minimize environmental triggers such as lights, noises, and other distractions. They also may need to finish a task or finish a thought responding to you. When it comes to borderline personality disorder, these are people that are going to be more argumentative, more likely to start the fights rather than simply falling into them. They may also be more prone to be egged into a fight by other coworkers by some offhand comment that the other coworker might not have even thought of as anything that could trigger them. They may prefer to do tasks or work away from other coworkers that may present triggers. Give them opportunity to leave during a stressful situation. Give them positive feedback as well as reprehension. It is important to ease people into a work environment. They may take comments from other employees more harshly and may be prone to take criticism more negatively than other people and overreact to criticism. They may be more readily to find themselves in conflict. They may call out other people's behaviors if they are not being safe or not in line with the work environment, and this can cause conflict with coworkers, which can continue to escalate. They may overreact to certain situations. They may have to go through several jobs in order to find the right fit. In both cases, it is important to remember that accommodations are important to establishing success in a workplace environment. When employees are happy, your work environment will run more smoothly.